Stop dragging that dead body around. Put it down. Right now, wherever you are sitting, whatever you are doing, I need you to feel the weight on your back. Feel it! That tension in your shoulders that never goes away. That fog in your brain that coffee can't cut through. That heaviness in your chest when you wake up at 3 a.m. and stare at the ceiling like it owes you an answer. You feel it? Good, because I am going to tell you exactly what that weight is. It is 2019. It is that argument you lost. It is her name. It is that job they didn't give you. It is the father who wasn't there. It is the version of yourself you thought you would be by now. You are not carrying one thing. You are carrying a graveyard. And every single morning, you dig up those graves, dust off the bones, and strap them to your back like you owe the dead something. You wake up tired. You go to sleep tired. You sit with your friends and you're tired. People think you are lazy. People think you are unmotivated. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are a man trying to run a marathon with a corpse on his back and wondering why his legs hurt. The audacity, the absolute audacity of your own mind, replaying a conversation from 4 years ago at midnight like you can go back and win it. Like the past is a courtroom, and if you just rehearse your argument one more time, the judge will change the verdict. It's done. The verdict is done. Court is closed. You aren't depressed. You are exhausted. Exhausted from trying to control things that were never yours to control. Exhausted from managing other people's opinions of you. Exhausted from revisiting decisions that are already set in stone, carved into history, finished. You have been white-knuckling a rope attached to nothing, and your hands are bleeding, and you keep pulling. Today, we cut the rope.
Listen to me carefully now. I am going to give you the only philosophical law you will ever need. Not a motivational quote, not a weekend seminar. A law like gravity, like fire. A law that does not care about your feelings, your history, or your excuses. A law that has been true for 2,000 years and will be true for 2,000 more. The Stoics called it the Dichotomy of Control, and it is brutal in its simplicity. There are only two things in this entire universe, two categories: everything that has ever existed, everything that has ever happened to you, every person, every outcome, every storm falls into one of two boxes. Box 1, what is yours? Your effort, your response, your discipline, your words, your next decision, the quality of your focus right now. That is yours. That is the only territory you were ever given. A small sacred plot of land, your actions. Box 2, everything else. Her decision, his opinion, the economy, the weather, the algorithm, whether they clap for you, whether they understand you, whether life feels fair today. Not yours. Never was, never will be. That's it. That is the entire map of human suffering drawn in two boxes. And the reason you are suffering, the specific reason, is that you have been pouring your energy, your sleep, your youth, your years into box 2. You have been a landlord trying to manage a property you don't own, fixing pipes in a house with someone else's name on the deed, and screaming at the walls when they crack. And that is the dark comedy of it all, isn't it? You cry because it rained. You lose sleep because the traffic was bad. You replay the argument because she left. You are out here weeping about the weather, brother, the weather, as if your tears have ever once convinced a cloud to move. You have been going to war with rain, and somehow you are surprised that you are losing. Epictetus, a man who was born a slave, who owned nothing, who had every reason to be bitter and broken. This man said, and I want you to burn these words into your mind: happiness begins with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control and some things are not. A slave said that. A man with chains on his wrists looked at his situation and said, "My body is theirs, but my mind, my response, my character, that is mine, and they cannot touch it." So what is your excuse? You have no chains. You have no master. You have every tool, and still you are handing your peace over to people who aren't even thinking about you. People who have moved on, weather that has already passed, versions of yourself that no longer exist. Reclaim your box. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. Now hear me. Letting go is not a feeling. It is not something that happens to you in the shower one Tuesday while a sad song plays. It is not passive. It is not poetic. It is not waiting until you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. Letting go is an act. It is a decision made in the body, not just the mind. It is physical. It is a muscular release. You have to do it. So here is what you are going to do. Tonight, not someday, tonight, you are going to get a piece of paper and you are going to write down every single thing that is rotting in your chest. The name, the failure, the embarrassment, the grudge, the version of yourself you're mourning. Write it all down, every last grave. Give it a name, put it on paper, make it real and physical, because right now it is a ghost haunting you, and ghosts only have power in the dark. Bring it into the light, write it down, and then you are going to burn it. Watch the paper catch, watch the edges curl, watch the words turn to ash, watch 2019 become smoke, watch her name disappear. Watch the embarrassment dissolve into nothing. And as it burns, I want you to say out loud, not in your head, out loud, "This is not mine to carry anymore." Gone. This is not a magic trick. The pain doesn't vanish like a magician's dove, but something does change. Something shifts in the architecture of your mind when your body participates in the release, when your hands let the paper go, when your eyes watch it burn. You are giving your nervous system evidence. You are saying, "Look, it is finished. It is ash. It is done." And slowly, powerfully, your whole system starts to believe it. And here is why this matters beyond the ritual, beyond the ceremony of the burn. When you are carrying the past, your hands are full. Full hands cannot build. Full hands cannot reach. Full hands cannot catch what life is trying to throw at you right now. The opportunity, the new relationship, the version of yourself that is standing at the door waiting to be let in. He cannot get past the corpse you have blocking the hallway. Let go of who you were so you can become who you are meant to be. The past is not a prison unless you keep paying rent on the cell. Stop paying. Walk out. The door has been open this whole time. You were never meant to carry all of that. No man is. Strength is not about how much weight you can hold. It is about being wise enough to know what to put down. Travel light. The heavy ones never make it to the top.